Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 23 Real Madrid career mode. In today's episode, we'll be starting off against AC Milan, the second leg. Obviously, if you guys haven't checked out the last episode, we did play them in the first leg. Go and check it out now before I spoil it, so I'll give you a few seconds. I'm hoping that you've already went and checked the last episode. But in the last episode, we did beat Milan, I believe 3-0 at the San Siro. We also played the likes of Valencia. We lost to Andorra, but we simmed that one. We beat Espanyol, I think we simmed that one as well. But the big game was beating our rival Barcelona. And not only did we beat our rivals, we are now back in the race for the title. So anything can happen. We've got a couple of games here. We've got after Milan, which I do think I will sim because we're already 3-0 up anyways, and I don't really find it as, oh my god, we're going to lose 4-0. We also have Real Madrid. We also have Levante, Atletico de Madrid, Athletic Bilbao, Real Betis, Rayo Vallecano. I'm not talking about every game we're playing, but the only real tough fixture going to our final game is probably Atletico and Bilbao, maybe Betis as well. So out of our last few games, 2 to 3 of them are pretty tough. The rest are semi. So I'm hoping that we can do something. Now against Milan, I want to rotate a little bit. Now Milan obviously have got a 3 goals to get back, 3 goal mountain to climb. But I'm not gonna rest like completely. I'm gonna play some of the other players. So let me play. So I will play Rudiger. I will drop Militao and I'll bring Alaba. Actually, I'll bring Guardiola in. I'll play Alaba left back as well, cause why not? Lunin will play in goal. We'll play Lucas Vazquez. The midfield, I want to rest Valverde for Cruz. The front line, I'll rest Vini for Hazard, and maybe Leao for Benzema. I'm not too sure if that's weakening it too much. I'm hopefully not. I really don't want to lose this one. I mean, I'm pretty sure I might lose the game, but I don't want to lose 4-0, for example. I hope I didn't jinx it, by the way, but you get what I'm trying to say here. I don't think we will, but look, 3-0 up, going to the second leg, I think we are pretty set. We lost 2-1, which, you know, it's a loss, but you know what? I don't mind it. Chiesa scored. You know what? Winning 4-2 an aggregate against Milan isn't bad. For me, 3-0, if I had lost that game, it would have been I lost. But I was only scared that I would lose 3-0 or 4-0. So now looking at teams who have progressed to the quarterfinals, City absolutely hammered Roma 7-2 an aggregate. Obviously, we beat Milan 4-2. Bayern Munich beat Napoli 4-2 as well. Barcelona beat United 5-4 on penalties. Sevilla beat Liverpool 5-3 on aggregate. I'm pretty sure we checked these in the last one. Juve beat Ajax 6-2. Leverkusen beat Villarreal 4-1. And Chelsea beat Leipzig 2-1. Which then means some of the big teams, I mean Liverpool getting knocked out is a pretty good thing, I would say. But yeah, some pretty big results as we are through to the quarterfinals. I wonder who will get. I mean, yeah, we can now obviously get our Clasico and we can get some of the big teams still, so it's still all to play for. But looking back at La Liga, right now we are doing alright. Second, we're just behind Barca by 3 points. Literally, the only difference is we have lost 1 more game and then they've won 1 more. That's how far and that's how close it is actually. I want to have a look at our next few games. It was Levante, wasn't it? So Levante, where are Levante? Probably in the relegation battle. Now some of our upcoming games are against Betis 11th, Valladolid 12th, Bilbao 14th, Rayo Vallecano 16th, Levante 18th. We're playing all 3 of the bottom sides. Alaves, Las Palmas, Levante. We'll play Cadiz as well, I think. We'll play Rayo Vallecano. We'll play Bilbao. So we aren't really playing. I mean, I will play Atletico. I will play Betis and I might play Real Valladolid actually. I might actually play, and the rest will just same. I think at this rate to the end of the season, we'll try to play some of these games, but realistically, none of the teams are particularly doing very well. They're all in the 11th to 20th area, so yeah. But we'll take on Real Valladolid. We'll play this one. Let's see what we have got as a team. Some players are quite tired. Vinny is back. Chiesa is still a bit tired. Rudiger is a bit tired, so we'll bring in. Yeah, he's still a bit tired to be fair. Chouameni. You know what? Let's give Luca a few matches. I'm pretty sure he's retiring anyways. I know he's already down to 79, which is such a shame, man. Such a shame. Kaiser's a bit tired, but I think he can do it. Rudiger, I think, can do it as well. Real Valladolid, I mean, a joke. Plata, a really good right winger. They've got Kennedy from Chelsea, Sergio Asenjo, ex-Villarreal. So, yeah, a pretty solid side. But again, it's a mid-table team. Chance for Real Valladolid here. I'm not liking this. I do not like where this is going. No. And we're 1-0 down. Said it, man. Yeah, not a good start. A joke. That's very poor for me. I just let him through. It's 1-0. Go on. Go on, Chiesa. Go on, Chiesa. It's 1-1. There we go. The equalizer. Well, don't mind those. Federico E. Chiesa. And they said Chiesa. What a weird thing that would have been to say, but 1-0. Gone. Straight away. Chiesa. Through again. Squares it to Vinny. It's 2-1 within 4 minutes. We have turned the game round within 4 minutes. Vinny Jr. finally scoring again. I mean, it feels like it's been a very long time since I last scored with Vinny. But that is a bit of a sweaty finish, I've gotta lie. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And we got the goal. I need the ball to go out of play, so I may have to kick it out. Wait. Let's get it out, bro. What is that? From Valverde, I literally press X with power. Get it out. Yeah, finally. We have about 10 minutes or so to go. We got Modric with an injury. I'm bringing Camavinga on. I'll bring Letasa on. I'll bring Alaba on. I'll bring Lucas Vazquez on. And I'll bring, you know what, Marco Asensio on. Just to play as that cam. I think. Maybe, yeah, we'll do that. Vasquez is now through, potentially, maybe. Sit back. Into Letasa. What was that? Letasa just left the ball. Quite literally just left the ball there. Oh my days. Camavinga. Good ball forward. Maybe let it go. Maybe now it's 3. Chiesa secures the win. That was pretty good, to be honest. Pretty good football. Through here, Asensio denied. The goalkeeper is out of position there, and it's basically an empty net to finish it into. And when you have got a player who's 87 rated and a really good player like Chiesa, you expect to be scoring those. Chiesa with 2, Vinny with a goal as well. We were 1-0 down after 25-30 minutes. We came back and we are winning this 1-3-1. I don't mind it. How many minutes of added time would there be? It's only a minute. The referees had enough. Will it even be a throw? No, it won't. That is the full time. We don't mind it. A 3-1 win away against Real Valladolid. It's a pretty important win. Well, Barcelona have just drew their last game, so they have dropped more points. They didn't lose, which still isn't that good of a thing. But I'm pretty sure they played. Was it Sevilla? Did they? Yeah, they drew Sevilla. Now Cardiff got a draw against Atletico, which is a good thing because they are now 10 points behind us with 9 games to go. They are taking on Villarreal, who just smashed Espanyol, by the way. So Villarreal, Barca, keep a lookout on it. I need Villarreal to win. Atleti have Betis. Okay, Betis are 11th, 12th, but okay, doesn't really matter too much. We have got Levante, who are like what 18th, 19th, 18th. I think a defeat here for them would seal relegation, really. And then we've got the Madrid derby as well. So a couple of big games. I'm hoping Villarreal help me out. And I've just seen who we have gotten in the next round of the Champions League. We will be taking on them after this one, and it's Chelsea. So another quarterfinal tie against Chelsea. We just love playing Chelsea in the quarterfinals, don't we? But I'm going unchanged. Okay, that's a lie. It must be on the bench. Modric injured, isn't he? Oh gosh. It doesn't help with injuries. Not more nasty injuries. Nakai has to go on the bench, I suppose. But we'll quick sim this one. Let's see how we do against Levante. 3-1 win. Chiesa, Vini and Carvajal with the goals. Nakai came on. Cruz came on. Vini missed the penalty, I believe, as well. Yeah, we dominated them, to be honest. Well, so Modric will be out with a sprained knee for up to 4 weeks. Rodrigo is obviously recovering and he could be back soon. Players living on international duty: Courtois of Belgium, Tchouaméni and Camavinga of France, Asensio and Odriozola of Spain. Rodrigo is finally picked, along with Vini and Militao for Brazil, Lunin for Ukraine, Rudiger and Cruz for Germany, Gvardiol for Croatia, and Alaba for Austria. So not too shabby indeed. We do have Chelsea next up in the Champions League. We are playing the first leg at home though. And then after this, a couple of days later, we have got Atleti, and then the return leg against Chelsea again. Chelsea's team, they signed Sarabia. Lukaku is still up front. Sterling, so no Aubameyang. Kante and Kovacic, a really good midfield duo. Chilwell, Fofana, Koulibaly, Cucurella as a centre back, Reece James, Mendy. That is going to be a tough game against a really, really good side. I can't wait. True for Leao. Go on, Raphael. I need Vinny to get away. True for Vinny. Oh my days, what a goal that is. That is a lovely, lovely goal. And Vinny gets his goal. I mean, what a goal. He just smashes it beyond Mendy. Good finish there. Good from Leao into Vinny. I wanted him to finesse on his right, but he chose to finesse on his left, and he still scored somehow. What a goal. I will absolutely take it. Chiesa. The chip. And it's Vinny again. And this might just be a better goal. Did he just sort of scorpion kick it? Or backheeled it in? What did he just do? I have no idea, but somehow in these early stages, we are absolutely destroying Chelsea. Look at that. He just backheeled it in. Valverde. Little dink. Vinny heads it in for a first half hat-trick. He's now scored 3 goals after just 45 minutes. What a day this is. And I thought, because we scored against Chelsea, our first 2 goals were quite early on. Since then, they were pretty solid defensively. But I just don't know what happened here. We got through them again. And Vinny Jr. hat-trick after 45 minutes. He's having one hell of a game here. And this could be one of those games we've seen the rest of the game really, because yeah, we are dominating them. But what a half it is. Oh, and Lukaku has given Chelsea one back. Fair enough. It's poor from me here. I just dragged Militao away and let him go through. And you know what? Game on, because it's down to 2 goals. The 3-goal cushion is gone for now. Whether we get another one back is, you know, different story here. But it's 3-1. Sterling tried to get a cross in, blocked by Rudiger. Now I'm gonna make some changes here. Team's a bit tired. We'll bring Chiesa off for Asensio. We'll bring Rudiger off for Alaba. Bring Lucas Vazquez on as well for Carvajal. I'm also gonna bring, how many subs is that? That is 3, ain't it? That is 3, yeah. Wait, yeah, that's 3. I'll also bring the Tass on for Leao, cause why not? And that's full time. A 3-1 win against Chelsea. It feels like last season. We beat them 3-1. Benzema got a hat-trick. This time Vini got a hat-trick. We only, I mean, look, we only got a 2-goal cushion. We end up conceding, but you know what? We'll take it. And on that note, Barca drew against Villarreal as well, which means now we are top of the league. For the first time this season, after 30 games, we're top of the league. But it's not going to get easy, because we've got Atletico Madrid next. Last time we played them, the last few times we played them, we got absolutely dominated. I'm pretty sure that's Torgan Hazard, because we still have Eden. So Torgan Hazard, it'll be fun to play Eden Hazard. It'll literally be, but I'm not going to do that. Even though it's for the memes, I want to win it. They've got a few tight legs. The same team, Silva is still there, but I'm pretty sure they have signed De Vrij, Abraham, Pellegrini, Lenormand is still there. I'm pretty sure they signed Konate as well. Llorente is still in there. This is a huge game for us. Mendy's cross, it's a decent one, but straight at Oblak. On Mendy, decent cross in. It's headed straight at Oblak, but the rebound is scored by Chiesa. We take the lead just before half time. Now this could be a huge goal for us. It's the same with the Camavinga goal against Barca. It's a decent cross in again by Mendy. He's been putting some really good crosses. The first header is saved by Oblak, and then the acrobatic effort on the rebound is scored. Go on, Mendy. It's a really good game so far. Mendy. Straight at Oblak, and that could have been an own goal, to be honest. Konate. But it seems like they're going with some early changes. Hazard's off. They're bringing Koke on. So more stability in that team, more balance. Going a bit more defensive, but that is to try to not concede more. Fair enough. And that is going to be out for a corner here. We don't mind that. We'll take it. Here's Vinny. With the cross in, and it's a good header there. It's a Chiesa again. And Molina is now on for Andre Silva. So, yeah, going all out defensive here, Atleti. Fair enough. And then Tchouaméni straight at Oblak. All gone. Rafael Leao with the cross in, and Camavinga volleys wide. And now Carrasco's on for Llorente. So, you know what? It's actually pretty smart to bring someone like Molina and Koke on for the stability, and then maybe put like a 2 up top with Abraham as the main 9 and Carrasco as the support. That's actually a pretty good thing to do, you know. Fair, but why wasn't Carrasco starting over Hazard anyways? Pretty sure it's better. And somehow they got a goal from nowhere. I have no idea what just happened. Their first real opportunity, and they've scored. That's poor positioning by Courtois, by the way. But I can't blame him. The subs have worked out for Atleti. Now we will have to find ourselves our subs. Alaba on. Ascension. We'll put Vinny and Case up top. Did something here. Vinny. He's true. Vinicius. Yes! That may be a huge goal. The change of formation has helped us. Atleti tired defensively now. Putting Vinny up front. And we get our goal. No celebration just yet because with that Pellegrini goal, it came out of nowhere. So I won't be surprised if, I hope I don't jinx it, but their second equalizer could be coming out of nowhere too. It's Koke. Koke with the shot, Courtois with the save. This is huge. Let's bring Modric on. I'm not too sure how he'll help. Considering, wait, Modric is fit. Wait, what? I thought he's injured. And somehow, I mean, Oblak is out for the corner now. I mean, imagine Jan Oblak scores. Oh my days. This is not gonna happen again, is it? It's not happening again. It's not happening again. No way. There's just no way, bro. It happened again. It's Oblak hasn't learned his lesson. The last time Jan Oblak did that, we scored from the corner, right? This is the second time Oblak went out for a corner and we counter-attacked and Vinny has scored. Oh my days. Thank you, Atleti, so much. That is a huge, huge, huge win. I can't believe this. Barcelona playing Alaves. I'm very, very interested to see what happens. I mean, Alaves are bottom, basically, anyway, so, you know, doesn't matter too much, does it? But Chelsea up next. We've got a 3-1 lead on them. I will play it because I feel like Chelsea are more dangerous than Milan would have been. Plus, we are only 3-1 up, not 3-0. So, 2 goals, it's reachable, it's gettable. You know, they can get at us. But, next up though, we do have Chelsea in a second leg. We're going to Stamford Bridge for this one. They've switched things up. Pulisic is coming in for Sterling. Jorginho coming in for Conte. Azpilicueta coming in for Cucurella. Silva coming in for Fofana. So, a couple of massive changes for them. I'm bringing Leao off for Benzema and Asensio on for Chiesa here. I'm also bringing out Valverde for Cruz. I'm also gonna bring out one of the defenders, I think, and that will be Eder Militao for David Alaba. And you know what? Let's bring on Lucas Vazquez as well. Rodrigo's back. Oh my gosh, Rodrigo's back. Let's go. He hasn't gone down in rating. Let's go. You know what? Let's give Rodrigo a game. Let's play Rodrigo for this one. I need his sharpness to be back. It's literally 16. 16? But yeah. Here's Vinny. Vinicius. This time Mendy makes a good save. Did manage to work in the last game. Not this one though. There's Rodrigo. Shoot for Vinny. Good little dink. Is he on? He actually is on. Vinny Jr. Yet another goal against Chelsea. That is quite honestly insane. He's got 4 goals against Chelsea in 2 games. Oh my gosh, I don't think that's a coming back here for Chelsea now. They're down by 4-1 on aggregate. Lukaku done really, really well there. And Christian Pulisic has equalized. He won the ball back. He did well to find Pulisic and it's a really good goal. Oh my days, Pulisic could have had another, he does. Pulisic might just have gotten Chelsea back in it. A double for him. And now it's a lot more different. Tchouaméni will come off and I'll bring Eder Militao on. I'm going a 5 at the back. I'm going defensive. 5 at the back against 5 at the back. Let's see how he plays. It's Benzema. Rodrigo. Rodrigo scores. And it's 2-all. It's 5-3 on aggregate. Rodrigo getting himself the return goal. Back today. And back scoring today as well. He's coming back where he left off. Yes, the injury took him out for a few months, but it doesn't mean he will stop scoring. Vasquez for Rodrigo. And Rodrigo is denied by Mendy this time round. Let's bring on Valverde for the last 12 minutes. Cruz has done particularly well. But Valverde to give us that extra bit of legs in the midfield. Vinny's cross, a decent one. It's going to be headed out, however. Camavinga, back here with Vinny. Cross back in. Headed out again. Win it, please. No, Lukaku has gotten it. And now here's Valverde. It's 3-2. Game over for sure now. Fede Valverde, the substitute, coming on, getting himself on the score sheet. Let's make. How many changes did we make? We made 2, so we can make the last few. Rudiger off for Carvajal, and we'll play Lucas Vasquez as centre back. Rodrigo, it's the return. Asensio can come on, and Luka Modric can come on for Camavinga as well. But that will be it. The second leg was so much more closer and tight than I would have expected, but we still get the job done. Pulisic, man, was something else, but we are through to the semi-finals. So we have got Sevilla making it to the semi-finals. I wouldn't mind taking on them. Maybe. We've got Juve and Bayern Munich still 1-all. They are yet to play. City losing to Barca at the moment. So realistically, either City, Barca, Juve, or Bayern are gonna get knocked out. So the chances are probably like Bayern, Barca, maybe City, Bayern, maybe Juve, Barca, maybe Juve, Bayern. Who knows? But things are looking quite well. Barcelona won their last game as expected against Alaves. So this is how the table is looking. We may have lost one more than them, but we have won one more and drawn 2 less. So we're 1 point clear at the moment. 1 point clear. And next up, at least next episode, we have got Athletic Club Bilbao. They have got Las Palmas, who are basically 19th, are they? 20th. So they are now to the bottom by goal difference, because negative 35, by the way. They've scored 18 goals, so they are a team that don't have much goals in them. Athletic Club Bilbao are 14th, negative 14, 32 goals scored. Again, not much goals in them, conceded quite a bit. We've done quite well. I mean, we've conceded more than Barca, but we've scored more than them. Better goal difference as well. And then we've got Athletic Club Bilbao. Barca, we have Levante, we've got Betis. But then, like I said last episode, 26th April, Atletico Barca could be huge. I need a draw. All I need is both sets getting a draw or Atleti winning. But I like the look of the table at the moment. 7 games to go. We are only a point clear, to be honest, but it's what it is. We have a look at the rest. Supercopa won by Barca. We lost to Real Sociedad, of course. Copa de España, or Copa del Rey, it's FC Andorra against Barcelona. Again, we got the semi-finals, but I simulated it as a downfall. Shouldn't have done it. But next episode, we will have our semi-finals. We also have the remaining of the games. I don't know when the series, not series, but the season will end. Maybe next episode, maybe the episode after. But that will be it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to if you on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.